first things I thought of when going to college is that I was going to have to buy a planner. How on earth was I going to stay on top of all of the assignments and mounds of homework that everyone told me I was going to have in college if I didn't have a planner? So I spent days looking for the right one, and I know that seems excessive, but I was not about to be unorganized. There was no way I was going to let myself turn in anything late. So I researched best planners for college students, and there were tons of results, but I was astounded by the prices because most of them were like $40 plus. And as a broke college student, I didn't really have $40 to spend, and it's a little steep for us, am I right? Well, apparently I was wrong, because before I knew it, I was pressing add to cart, putting in my cart information, and placing the order. Then about a few weeks later, I saw a TikTok of a girl organizing all of her assignments on Excel, and she did it like with a click of a button, made it super cute and aesthetic, and I was like, okay, I feel like an idiot. I just spent $40 on a planner, which I love, and it's super helpful, don't get me wrong, but I wish I had known about this before I bought the top-of-the-line planner instead. So utilizing Excel as an organizational tool in college is a great idea because it's free, it's easy to use, it chronologically sorts all of your assignments and due dates for you, and it's easy to add to and delete with just the click of a button. And don't worry about like fun designs and colors too. Excel can do that, but we'll get to that in a minute. So the first thing you want to do is collect all of your assignments that your professors have given you, homework, tests, projects, quizzes, whatever. And then you're either going to download Excel or access it through your free Office 365 student account that the school gives you. So it is completely free. And then starting in cells A1 through D1, you're going to type in assignment, class, due date, and time. And then you'll probably have to adjust the cells at the top to make sure all the words fit. So that's there. You can see that now the cells are open and it's easier to see. Then you're going to select a color of your choosing, and in that little paint filler button, choose a color, highlight all the cells, and pick one that's aesthetic for you. And then you're going to accentuate the borders. So where that like little window looking icon is, it's where you accentuate borders, and in Excel, just select the all borders selection. Next, you're going to start typing in all of your assignments and the class they coordinate to. So when I was doing this was like a week ago, so these are a little outdated, but I did my chem classes, my math class, my psychology class, and this class. So all of the assignments and the class they coordinate to. And then you're going to do all of the due dates and the time that they're due. This is going to help you later when you have to process all of them and sort them by due date. Next, this is the fun, fancy color part that I was telling you about. Not as cool as a paper planner, but still kind of fun. So you're going to go through and highlight that row of cells, and then go to the same paint filler button and select a color that coordinates to each class. Then you're going to go down and do this for each of your classes, making sure the colors are separate enough that you can distinguish. Like if you want to do a monotone, cool piece, you can, but it might be hard later to determine what class was what. I mean, you have the names right there, but it's kind of easier if you pick bright colors that distinguish them. Okay, so now, and then you have to accentuate all the borders too, makes it more nice and fun. So now that the fun part is done, we'll go to the magical part that Excel does. So you are going to select all of the cells in Excel, including the assignments, class, due date, and time, because if you don't select those, the sort and filter icon is not going to know what to do. So make sure you sort all of them, and in this little sort and filter thing up there, it's going to give you the option to custom sort. So you select that. In the first box, you can do time, but I found that due date is easier. So when you select due date, it's going to take the day that it's due and the time that it's due. And in just the click of a button, everything is sorted by time and due date. So you can see that the first assignment was due on the 13th at 11:59. Then the 14th, it puts 2:31 and then 11:59. So you know exactly what time each assignment is due. You know what you need to do first and what you need to do last. And then it takes it all the way down. I suggest doing your assignments by like 1 to 2 weeks. You don't want to do it by the month because then you're going to overwhelm yourself. It's nice when you see that you've got like your week ahead planned out and you can see what you need to do in each day and the time that it's due. And then save it so you don't lose it. And, sorry, gotta go back. Save it and give it a title that you know what it actually is. Like you go into Excel and you just see something. Yes, do you have a question?
No, I was saying 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes, thank you. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, name it something so you know how to access it again. And then if you need to add assignments, you can just put it at the bottom and do the sort and filter again. If you need to delete assignments, highlight the whole thing, press backspace, it's gone. And as you can see, Excel is a very easy tool to use for college. It's cheaper than a planner. You can chronologically sort your assignments by due date and time, not by hand, and you can add and take away from it in just a click of a button. So, I know as a broke college student, I don't want to spend $40 on a planner again. So never miss a due date, never have to spend more money, and use your extra time to go to bed early.